Welcome to Cougan's Corner. Today I have some more weird and crazy news stories to share with you. My first story might make you think twice before crawling under your house, especially if you live in Albany, Texas. This news clip will make your skin crawl. It's one thing if there's one snake, but 45 rattlesnakes? I just might have to burn that sucker down. I've ran into several rattlesnakes in my life, and it always gets my heart to pumping. A company called Big Country Snake Removal came and removed the snakes. Glad that's not my job. Our next news story is really strange. It makes you want to remove your doorbell from your house or maybe put some cayenne pepper on it. Don't know what I'm talking about? Well, unfortunately, you're about to find out.
Oh boy, that is just weird.
I thought I'd seen it all, but now this takes a cake.
Never have we seen anything like this. Never.
Well, you may have seen it before in the movies.
I wanna kiss you all over.
But this was real life, and this time, it wasn't a laughing matter.
Pretty creepy stuff, comical in a sense, but still, you know, we need to keep our eyes open, make sure it's nothing more than that.
Early Saturday morning, this man, who police now identify as Roberto Daniel Arroyo, spent about 3 hours licking and milling around this Salinas yard. The homeowners were out of town at the time, but their kids were home. They didn't wake up to the noise, but the family's surveillance system notifies them when there's movement out front.
I thought, boy, there's a lot of traffic. I go, 5 o'clock in the morning. My son doesn't get home till 6 o'clock. I go, that's kind of odd. So I started reviewing the videos. Who the heck is that?
The Dungans just installed this new security system less than a month ago, and police say it made their job easier.
We were pleasantly surprised that the image was so clear to the point that it didn't take us long to, to identify this individual.
This just kind of reinforces how important it is to have security within your home.
The footage also showed the man appearing to relieve himself. Police say he also took an extension cord in the front yard, but the neighbors found it the next morning. And although the situation is concerning,
At one point you kind of laughed about it afterwards because technically he didn't do harm anybody, he didn't break anything.
But the homeowners did do something, wiping off the doorbell.
Can you imagine looking at your security video footage and seeing this? What in the world was this guy thinking? I wonder if he was on drugs or just has some kind of strange fetish for licking doorbells. Maybe he's trying to see if anybody was eating Cheetos before they touched it. I don't know, but that's just nasty. I might just have to replace my doorbell. Man, there's some crazy people out there. Speaking about crazy people, this next story is a mean one.
A brutal crime captured on camera in downtown LA's jewelry district. Police say the man seen here in a lime green jacket is a transient that frequents this area. He's sitting in front of a restaurant around 10 a.m. on 6th Street near Broadway when the victim, believed to be in his 60s, walks by. Unprovoked, he shoves him into oncoming traffic. The victim is hit by a box truck and ends up under its tire. The suspect picks something up and nonchalantly walks away as he's pinned for at least 10 seconds. A business owner rushes to his aid until paramedics arrive.
He's listed in critical condition with a collapsed lung and scrapes and bumps and bruises. And we think that he's going to make it, which is great news.
A manhunt was underway for several hours. Around 6:45, LA firefighters spotted the suspect a few blocks away, still in the lime green jacket, and called police. Ryan Jeter recently moved to downtown and says this is the second violent attack he's heard about. The last one occurred a few months ago.
One of the homeless people hit one of the residents in the head with like a stick and injured him, and it was a big thing. And
did you see it?
I saw that. I saw right after it happened. So I saw the guy like as soon as he got hit, and it was bad.
Now, the suspect is in custody and being interviewed by detectives. He could face an attempted murder charge. Reporting live in downtown Los Angeles, Kimberly Chang, KTLA 5 News.
Not only is this video crazy, it shows how ruthless people can be. As you heard in the news clip, this happened in the LA area. But there was no good reason for someone to do this to an older man or any person as far as that goes. I'm just glad they caught the guy on film, and I'm glad the innocent victim is okay. In my previous news video, I showed a story about how Petco tried to glue a dog's ear back on. Well, I can't say this next video exonerates them, but it certainly is a step in the right direction as they uphold their policy of allowing any leased animal into their store. This is an African Watusi steer, which can weigh up to 1,600 pounds. This happened in downtown Houston, Texas, and Petco welcomed the animal. So good for you, Petco. Now if you can just be a little bit more careful when it comes to those dog's ears. Well, this wraps up our news for today. I would love to hear your comments about these news stories. If you like this video, then subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of these crazy news stories.